Hey everyone, Ryan Finn here with the Finn Group, and today we're talking about buying in this market. We're full on in the spring and early summer now, and we're in situations now with the demand for housing is still at an all-time high. I just ran the market data a couple days ago, and we looked at it. The average time on market for a home in this area is 9 days. All right, and so those are all the homes that didn't sell on the first day. That might take a few days longer, yeah, but there's a lot of them that are going to sell on the first weekend. So we're talking to our buyers like, how do I get a home in this market? Well, it depends on where you're coming from. If you're already selling a house and then you're still in the market, so you're selling your house and you're going to be buying another one, there's some objectives. There's some things that we've got to hit to make sure that we can get you the house you want. And there's some things that we got to do. If you're a new buyer to this market and you're buying your first home, that is fantastic. How do you make yourself competitive in this market? There's a lot of things that have to happen, but again, having the proper consultation is going to help tremendously. So let's start off with, hey, let's say we're a seller in this market, we've sold our house, or we're under contract, but we've got to buy a house. Well, it seems like there might be a pressure situation because how long is the escrow period? How long do I have to find another house? Well, that's all part of negotiation and making sure that you have allowed ample time to be under contract to sell your house so you can find another house. So let's say you're a seller in this market and you want to sell your home and buy another home, but you haven't quite sold yet. Well, you can look into a process that's called a bridge loan. You get with your lender. If you have enough equity position in your current home, they may allow you to go ahead and find and put under contract your next home and then list and sell your current home, and obviously creating the bridge to be able to get to one to the other. Now, that's not always possible for everybody, and so then comes the anxiety of how do I get there? The other options are, with the lack of inventory and the buyers coming into this market, you may be able to put your home under contract and do what's called a lease-back, or possibly have a longer escrow period that would allow for you to go find that next home while you're under contract, making you, as a new buyer in this market, very viable, because you would then be ready to buy the house as yours was under contract. Now, if you don't do that, the other possibility is this, and this is one you got to think outside the box a little bit, but you may have to make two moves. And the reason why is because it gets you the home ultimately that you want. You don't have to settle in a market with low inventory. So you may go ahead and put your home on the market. We go ahead and we get it sold, and you take a short-term rental or possibly live with family for a month or two while we locate that perfect property. And that's most important as you're looking for that perfect home in that right location or possibly neighborhood. And again, puts you in a great position as a buyer in the market where you have the capital from the sale of your old home getting into your new home without having to sell it because it's already sold. That's a much stronger position as we're in this market currently. Now, let's say you're a buyer in this market. You're coming in and you're buying your first home. Very difficult. You may be up against 5, maybe 10 other buyers in this market. How do you present an offer that's going to stand over and above everybody else's? Check out my next video and find out how to negotiate the best offer. I'm Ryan Finn with the Finn Group. We'll see you next time.